So my name's Alex Leonard, the executive chef at Lowlife restaurant. Today we're going to be making a guinea hen mousse. I think this is a great way to impress your friends. It sets it apart from ordinary chicken or a guinea hen dish. It has the appearance of a sausage, but it's very soft. So before we get started, here's the whole guinea hen, the feet and the neck and the head intact. We want to begin by first taking the head off. Then we take the legs off. We're first going to make an incision. This is definitely the trickiest part. It's taking the skin off in one piece. There's a lot of nerves or tendons around the leg, so it gets to be pretty tricky. This is where you have to be really gentle. Once you've separated the skin from the carcass, lay the skin out flat, and you just want to clean any extra fat or any tissue. So this is what we're going to make the mousse out of, all the inside meat. So you just break down the bird like you normally would any chicken or duck or turkey. Separate the breast, and you want to chop them up in small dices. It's going to make a puree really, really nice. So now that we have our meat separated from our skin, we can start to make the mousse. So we're going to start by taking all the diced meat, putting it straight into the food processor. We have about 1 cup of cream to 2 eggs. Looking for a fairly tight consistency. We're going to take the mousse, we're going to put it in a tammy. At home you could put it in a chinois or a very fine colander. So then you can take a bowl scraper, just really gently push it through. You get a super nice texture. See, all that stuff is being left behind. All that bad stuff that you don't want to eat. And that's what you're left with. Super fine, beautiful guinea hen mousse. Once you have it all passed and seasoned, you want to leave it in the fridge for at least 2 hours so it gets really cold. Once the mousse has been blended and passed and chilled for about 2 hours, put it in a piping bag. This is the point where we can roll it. It's going to roll it into about 100 gram or 3 ounce portions. So you want to roll it once over with the plastic, make it tight, and then take your bowl scraper, try to push it to eliminate any seams or air bubbles. Each time you're rolling it, you're pushing the air out. And there you have it, guinea hen mousse. Once this is done, we're going to put it in the freezer overnight so it gets really solid. So we have a guinea hen, I like to call them Ballantine. It's been frozen overnight. It's pretty solid. First, just going to cut the ends off to remove the plastic film. Back to the chicken skin. You want to cut it to the desired shape of your Ballantine. So I like to just kind of see where I'm at, measure it out, give me a good estimate of how much skin I'm going to need. Cut a really nice square, try to avoid any holes. Alright, so we're all set to roll. I'm just going to place that guinea hen right in the middle. Now we're going to roll it again. Once this is done, this is when we can cook it. So we're first going to poach it in a water bath at 64 degrees Celsius for about 45 to 50 minutes until it reaches an internal of 62.5 degrees Celsius. And if you notice we're floating, it's just a good trick to kind of put a rack down so it stays submerged in the water. Once we take it out of the water, we cool it down in ice water completely, and then we can unwrap it. It's best to let it sit out for a little bit and air dry. It also lets it temper. So we're going to start off with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Just a little bit. You don't want to fry it, you want to sear it. So we'll let this rest for a few minutes. At the restaurant, we serve the guinea hen with roasted carrots, roasted fennel, and we also make a sauce made out of roasted chicken and finished with fennel pollen, sourdough bread, and creme fraiche. So once the guinea hen has been resting for about 5-6 minutes, you can begin to slice it. So we have an eggplant, a burnt eggplant puree made from charred eggplants, a little bit of white soy, And here's the roasted guinea hen at Lowlife.